All right, mic check. We had to rerun the video. Let's go on CoinMarketCap before we get started. Okay, it's Sam here with GSK Wealth Builders, and we're back. So I'm going to re-film this video on the crypto market crash because the sound wasn't working on the last one. So today I'm just going to do a recap of what I'm doing with the crash, what I think the market's going to do in the near future, and also some trading strategies. So I think that there's going to be an opportunity right now for people to get in on the market and buy some really good gems. For me, I have some core coins that I'm not going to sell. I'm in them for the long term, and I'm not here to trade because sometimes you trade. I've had some coins that I've had large positions in, and I went to trade them temporarily, and then that coin did like 100x. And so, the 5,000 that I got rid of is worth millions of dollars when I could have just held. So I have a mentality. I put my portfolio into different sections. So I have the long-term holds, I have the medium buys, and I have like the trades that I just do in and out here and there. Like if I wanted to trade like a meme coin or something like that, but that's not common. It's not very common that I'm going to be trading coins for a long period of time. So that's my strategy right now, and I'm just going to give you an overview of the market. So just 1 second. So everyone, the sound's good? I think so. Everyone's saying the sound's good. So we'll go from now. Okay. So Bitcoin. Obviously, everyone knows Bitcoin's been down. It's 10%, 29% in the last week. Um, Bitcoin hasn't been strong. The reason why Bitcoin hasn't been strong and Bitcoin dominance has been down is just because everyone is trading, you got Dogecoin, you got Shiba Inu, you got Suki Inu, you got Doge Killer, you got Leash. All of these other coins are getting all the attention. So someone will be sitting in a large position in Bitcoin, even one Bitcoin, and they see other people just leapfrog them in gains and they get distracted. So Bitcoin dominance has gone down from, I think, 65% to a low of 30 something percent. And today it's back at 42% because, well, when things get tough, everyone goes back to the king, which is Bitcoin right now. Eventually, it might get flipped by another coin, but that's what happens when things get tough. So you got Bitcoin down. Ethereum is just getting 35% pullback, but that's Ethereum. It's obviously when Bitcoin goes down 10%, Ethereum usually goes down twice that, and you see that ratio there. So overall, what do I think is happening in the market? I'm not a technical analysis expert, so I try to seek out people who have just been in the market a longer time than me. And I was listening on Clubhouse the other day, and there was a guy who was talking about what he thinks is going to happen. So, because altcoins have gotten such a high dominance compared to Bitcoin, but they're still very vulnerable. They're vulnerable to manipulation or just being able to take them down, right? So you have multi-billion-dollar trading firms that can move the market in stocks coming into Bitcoin and crypto, and they can move the market in crypto. So, for example, if all of the millennial and new investors, people with less than 3 years experience in investing, are buying altcoins, they're buying Dogecoin, for example. They're buying Dogecoin, they're buying XRP, they're buying Cardano, they're buying Chainlink. So if you have people buying those coins, all you have to do is drop down Bitcoin, and as Bitcoin goes down, the rest of the coins go down. So I hope that makes sense to you. So that's where your risk is when you're in these coins, is when someone wants to um, affect the coins, you're going to sue that. So let's see. Shout out to JJB, JW, and Aga Khan Lishi. What kind of name is that? So he says, I love my soccer gear. Yes, I do love my soccer gear, and I'm a Brazil fan, and I just love soccer and Chelsea FC. So now let's go down this list. And I'm going to go down the list and see, and I'm just going to talk about coins that I think are top coins that, they're hurting right now. So internet computer, that's a new coin. It used to be called Definity. Got in that altcoin in 2017. They just did their release, and they popped up in top 10 out of nowhere. So Chainlink's going to be around, but things are going crazy. So Polygon and Solana. So when it comes to crypto altcoins, Polygon and Solana are my favorites. The reason why they're my favorites is I believe in them. So I believe in Polygon, I believe in the results. Simple as that. They're a high speed scaling solution for the Ethereum blockchain. However, they're producing results right here, right now, today. So you have 1-inch exchange going on to Polygon blockchain. You have Sushi Swap going on to the Polygon blockchain. You have QuickSwap. You have all these different exchanges that were getting killed in fees. People were getting killed in fees, and now all of a sudden you can trade for cents, less than a cent. But the cool thing about Polygon, when you make an account, and they actually give you the money for your wallet just to prove that they can do that, right? So Solana is doing 1,500 transactions per second, and yes, ETH has Polygon as layer 2. So Polygon or Matic is the layer 2 solution for Ethereum, but I think that Polygon and Matic could just become the standard, right? Why do you need to go to Ethereum and get all these fees if you can just go straight into Polygon? So maybe there's going to be a way to do that. Now Solana, 1,500 transactions per second. Today, they want to scale up to 50,000 transactions per second. Shout out to Cryptoholic. And 15,000 transactions per second or 50,000 transactions per second is enough for mainstream adoption, I think. That's how fast Visa transacts in real life. So if you're getting to that, then you're really fast. So I use Solana right now, and Solana's amazing. I would say their user experience needs to be more retail. Like it's nice, but you still need to have some technical ability, but you can do retail. So then, is it decentralized? Not right now, but I think there's an advantage to that. Look at Binance. Binance has one guy running all of Binance, and he's a good, a really good manager, and Binance is doing amazing. So I think that having Sam Bankman-Fried, this guy created, he created the Solana blockchain. He was a hedge fund trader, so he created FTX Exchange because he needed an exchange that was better than a normal hedge fund. Then helped out with the team on Sushi Swap. Then came out with Serum, which is a decentralized exchange. On top of that, between 2018 and 2020, has amassed $10 billion in net worth, and just named the Miami Heat basketball stadium after FTX Exchange. So what does that mean? It means this person knows how to accumulate capital and how to win on a large scale with a little bit of money. I think he didn't even raise money. It was just money from his friends and family. So what do I think that's going to translate into blockchains? Obviously, blockchains are broken, and blockchains need someone who can scale right away, not just like when I was starting in 2017 and we had gas wars in Ethereum. Vitalik, who I respect, is trying to get everyone to agree on common themes, but he has to vote. Like, he doesn't have the power. So he has to vote on, let's do this. And then the miners are like, no. Let's do this. The miners are like, no. Let's do this. No. So you can't actually pivot and benefit everyone because of this issue. With Solana, it's like, hey, tomorrow we're slashing the fees. Hey, tomorrow we're buying back the coins. We're burning the coins. You can do that whenever you want. So I like that. It just the power has to be in the right hands, right? So Jeff Bezos is a good example of that, running Amazon. Whether you think Amazon is evil or good or not, right? There's one thing in common: Jeff Bezos drove them to the moon. So I think that Solana can be driven to the moon by Sam Bankman-Fried and his team, and I think Polygon can be driven to the moon just because of the issues that Ethereum is having, and people are using Polygon. So that's all I got to say about that. Now, Theta. Someone mentioned Theta in the chat. Theta is the decentralized video platform, and I don't know if they can compete with YouTube, but they can just be in their own lane for crypto and be massive, right? To have $6 billion in market cap is something that most coins will never do. And Theta is going to be, I think, a top 10 coin. So question here: FTT, Serum, and Solana for the future. So guess what? There's a coin called Holy, and it's called the Holy Trinity. And if you don't want to do all of the math and you don't want to do all of the guessing and all the percentages, just buy the Holy coin on the FTT exchange, and then it holds FTT, Solana, and Serum right in the coin. And then there's another coin called, you have to go on the FTT exchange. Yes, it's an ETF, but it's made by Sam Bankman-Fried, and you can only buy it on the Solana exchange, and it rebalances weekly. So say it's 30-30-30 or 60-50, 60 or whatever, 60-40 or 60-20-20. It rebalances every week, and it keeps that portion so you don't have to do the math yourself. I think that's a brilliant idea because it's 3 quality coins. So yeah, go to FTX exchange and check it out. And then there's another one called the Serum Ecosystem token or something like that, and that has more. It has, say, 10 Serum or Solana ecosystem coin, and that has maybe 5 to 10 coins. I don't like that one as much. I just want to go with the one Holy. He's signaling to me. He's signaling like, this one's holy, this one's just ecosystem. Why would you call it holy if it's not that good? That's what I think. So yeah, that's just a simple way to get exposure to Solana. Now, the FTT token, $40. They do a coin burn. They buy back their tokens. So everyone's bleeding out. We know this. Everyone's bleeding out. And that provides opportunity. So the opportunity I see is going to be buying coins, low cap coins that get hammered, that didn't deserve to get hammered as bad. And okay, there we go. So Convergence protocol is one of them. And the second one is Finx Flow. Okay, so what am I doing right now with my coins? I'm going to give you my top 7 coins. Where are they at? I'm going to give you my top 7 coins, and then I'm going to tell you what my strategy is. So did I do anything? I did nothing today. I thought about selling Matic and then buying like one of these coins at the bottom, and I would have made probably a good return, but I didn't know what Matic was going to do. So this is my list of top 7 coins that I'm holding, and I think are going to do really well in the next 3 years. And if they dip, I'm going to buy more because I buy these coins on a set schedule, usually once a week or once a month, and I keep just buying the one that's down the lowest. So number 1 is Matic. Number 2 is Solana. So Matic, Solana, Kusama, Cosmos, Polkadot, Helium, Chainlink. So Matic, Solana, Kusama, Cosmos, Polkadot, Helium, Chainlink. And one last time: Matic, Solana, Kusama, Cosmos, Polkadot, Helium, Chainlink. Now, they all have one thing in common, which is they're high speed, low fees. And there are more. There's more out there. There's Hedera Hashgraph. There's other ones, but these are the ones that I think are the best for me if you're buying today. Does it sound like a rhyme? Yeah, it does. Matic, Solana, Kusama, Cosmos, Polkadot, Helium, Chainlink. So they're all high speed, low cost, which means, for example, if I'm to buy and sell right now on the Ethereum blockchain, it's probably 400 Gwei for fast, which would translate between 200 and, like, I saw today, like $1,000 to sell. I was like, what is going on here? I'm not selling anything, right? So you go on Matic blockchain, it's 0.000001 cent to do a transaction. So eventually people are going to know this. Like, there's someone's going to be on TV, like, go to the Matic blockchain and use Matic. Go to the Solana blockchain and do that. Sam Bankman-Fried is going on every single crypto podcast, every single YouTuber show to talk to them. And they're kind of like fanboys of him, so they're not getting the best information out of him. They have to ask better questions. But he's doing that for a reason. He wants to be known. He wants not to be known to be famous, to be known so people adopt his products. At the end of the day, he says he's going to give away all of his money to things that make the best impact on the world. So it's not just to get rich and, drive yachts and things. He probably has a yacht, though, I would think. So Convergence, what do I like about Convergence? I think Convergence is the next, I would say Convergence has the potential to be the next Goldman Sachs or JP Morgan, which is like, you got money, what do? You call Goldman Sachs and they make you more money, right? So I think Convergence will be like that. That'll just be the place where people go by default, and they'll be able to borrow on their blockchain. They'll be able to take loans on the blockchain. They'll be able to trade. They'll be able to do an IDO. They'll be able to do all these different things on one blockchain, buy insurance, and they'll go to Convergence to do that. Now, what's the issue with Convergence? Convergence was born in a time that was a little bit too late. So sometimes it's hard to get adoption. Like, it's really hard to get adoption. So that's the risk. So for me, I'm only going to be buying Convergence and trying to get Convergence at 1 to 2 cents. So it's 5 cents right now. Today it hit 3.9 cents. I think that one of those 7 coins, right? Those 7 coins that I have, the only way I dethrone one of those 7 coins is if Convergence is at 1 cent. Now, the reason why I would do that, or 2 cents, the reason why I would do that is the risk reward would be really good. If Convergence is at $10 million and it goes to $1 billion, you got your 100x there, right? So where Solana is not going to 100x from here, but it might 4 or 5x. So there's things to think about like that. So what I would do is I would have my top coins, and then I would have my low cap coins with a lot of potential, and I would hope that they drop. If Convergence drops 80% because the market tanked 50% or 40%, I would buy Convergence. If not, today I would not buy it because I like those 7 coins better. So that's my strategy. And then Finx Flow is the same thing. The market is violent, right? So you want to take advantage of this. And I'll have to I'll do more videos on why. So if you look at Convergence, look at their website. It's nice and simple. Then they have a light paper. So tokenization is the future. So what they are going to be doing, why I think they're going to be big, if they can pull this off, they're going to take illiquid investments and they're going to tokenize them. So for example, if I have a real estate building, say I own Times Square, right? It's very liquid. There's not very many people who can afford to buy Times Square. But if I turn it into Times Square token and I sell it in 1 billion pieces to everyone, well, maybe people will buy pieces of Times Square. And then, right now, everyone holds it and we all share in the profits. So imagine you do that on a Picasso. So now I go and I want to buy a Picasso, and it's for $200 million. But then there's 1 million people, right, putting in $20. Or no, $200, right? 1 million people putting in $200. Now you got $200 million. Now we all own this Picasso. So what they want to do is tokenize illiquid assets, apartment buildings, skyscrapers, things like that. It could be an NFT, yes. But the whole point is this is what they came to do. That's all they do. NFT companies, they seem to be only making like, oh, let's make a picture of a dog and like sell it. And they're making money. but that's not advancing, humanity that much other than creating wealth in certain areas, right? Where convergence is actually solving a problem that the world has. And yeah, there's a lot of people that want to own assets that they can't. And imagine if you could just trade them on a exchange. So now you go to who's backing convergence. You got Hashed, amazing hedge fund, Alameda Research, that is Sam Bankman-Fried with FTX Exchange, the guy that owns the Holy Coin. NGC Ventures, top notch. GBV, top notch, right? So they're backed by really big hedge funds, crypto hedge funds, and AU21, Block Dream Fund, Vendetta, Morningstar. So they believe in them. Now, this doesn't mean they're going to pull it off. They could be like Cardano and just do nothing for 4 years and everyone buys it, or they could be dead. We don't know what's going to happen. But that is my goal. So I hold my top coins. I have cash on the side. If the market tanks, I'm going to buy Convergence at a cheap price. If the market tanks, I'm going to buy Finx Flow at a cheap price. So Finx Flow is... So Finx Flow, one of the problems that we have in crypto is I have a coin, it's on Binance, the best price is on Binance. I send my money to Binance to buy that coin. Then I send my money to Coinbase to buy another coin. Then I send my money to Bittrex to buy another coin. Then I go on Uniswap and I buy that coin. Then I go on PancakeSwap and I buy that coin. Then I go on QuickSwap, buy that coin. It's crazy. There needs to be one place where I can buy all of my coins in one spot, one login, one wallet, right? PokeX. I haven't heard of PokeX. Can you say anything about it? There needs to be one place. So Finx Flow is a platform, a trading platform. Look at it. If that's the platform, that's beautiful, right? So Finx Flow is a platform that you're going to have all of the liquidity. So you can have everything all in one spot, and then you can just buy and sell on that one spot. Now you have to give your identity. So you have to KYC, so they know you're not, money laundering or whatever. And then you're going to go on Finx Flow and you're going to get the best price. My money all over the place. I can just do that. Now, the problem with Finx Flow when it comes to a token price issue is that probably not going to be for you're not going to be able to buy the dog coins on this, but the majority. I'll give you an example. Crypto.com is an amazing platform, but Crypto.com only has Solana. So I'll have new friends in crypto and I'll say, hey, you should buy Solana, and they're like, where should I buy it? And I'm like, well, for you to deposit money, you probably need to use Crypto.com or Coinbase. Coinbase doesn't have Solana, but Coinbase has Matic. So it's like sign up for an account and buy Matic on Coinbase, sign up for an account and buy Solana on Crypto.com. It doesn't make any sense. So you'll sign up for Finx Flow, you put your money in there, you'll buy here, you'll buy there, and you have one wallet and then you can trade. So I think Finx Flow is going to be an amazing coin. However, nobody cares about Finx Flow right now. So you just got to know what it is, right? So nobody cares about Finx Flow right now. Nobody cares that they're going to solve this problem. And it's actually an opportunity because you're seeing the price. It hit $1.41 and today it bottomed out at 30 something cents. I didn't buy. I was like, this might be the opportunity. But it hit 36 cents. So whoever bought is down, at the top is down like 80%. So Finx Flow, where do I want to buy Finx Flow at? I probably want to buy Finx Flow I want 100x when I put this money in. If I'm taking money away from my top coins, I need to 100x potential, right? So Finx Flow, 20 million times 100, 2 billion. Yeah, it needs to be at 15 million, right? 15 million market cap. So half. So 20 cents or less. This now, not financial advice anyways, but the reason is you're taking a lot of downside risk. You need to get a good price. You need to get a really good price. So 15 million market cap, 20 million market cap, 23 million because I like Michael Jordan max a market cap. But other than that, nobody cares about this coin right now. But the problem that they are solving is amazing. Finx Flow, FTX conversion, wrong. So, right? You want you want Matic, Solana, Kusama, Polkadot, Chainlink, and the other one. And then what would happen is if Finx Flow drops to 15 cents, I drop one of my top coins off the list. I put Finx Flow in there. If Finx Flow never gets to 15 cents, I never buy it until it's bigger. Maybe it hits 200 million market cap and I think it can get to 400 million because people know about it. Then I'll buy it. But I don't take the risk of it going to zero when it's early. So Pokedex is a cross-chain trade platform based on Polkadot. Yeah, so Convergence is on Polkadot. So I guess Pokedex or PokeX and Convergence are going to be competing with each other. Exchanges in Canada, there's a lot. It's not like the US. Everyone's scared of the SEC. They're not scared of the Canadian Securities, Commission. So the US has issues getting coins because you have to go on really bad exchanges that allow Americans to get coins. But Canada doesn't really have that problem. You can get on most of the coins. So then the other coin that I think is going to do good is, let me go to, I think there's a coin that's like 3 days old. Recently added. Let's see, what is the largest coin 3 days old? If I can't find it, oh, Gero Wallet is a good coin, so that's a Cardano wallet, but it's going to tank. They IDO'd in the wrong time, so it's just going to get smoked. Relight Finance, I heard of them, but I don't know. What was the coin that I was thinking of? I'm not buying anything in the dip until it hits so yeah, what am I buying in the dip? I'm not buying anything in the dip because it's not bleeding enough. In 2017, I have like a different perspective. So in 2017, I saw some of my coins go down 92%. So like 15%, that's not a dip. And then we bought the dip. We actually bought the dip. We were like, oh man, I bought the dip. And then it was like, it just tanked even more, right? So for me, I stay with my safe coins and I stick to my safe coins because I know that coins can go down 92%. So I'm not going to do that. Now, they then went up 13,000%. So it wasn't like, it was all in vain, but it hurt. It hurt being down 92% for 3 years. And then one day it's like, oh, what's this random coin in my wallet? And they changed names too. So you're like, I never bought that coin. And then all of a sudden, yeah, it's like Voyager token, right? I never bought Voyager. I bought the coin two, brands before it. I never bought Polygon. I bought Matic. Same like that. So my portfolio won't even open. There's so many people looking at their portfolio that I can't look at my portfolio because it won't even open. So there is a third coin. I will go over it. It's an exchange. Yeah, there is a third coin. It's an exchange, and it's a derivatives exchange. Terra Luna yield farm, yes, but it's not enough returns to put a lot of money into it. So for the yield farm, it's when you make trading gains, you yield farm your gains, and you just save your gains that way. But when I'm trading or I'm holding, I need to get bigger returns because I'm not there yet, right? So yeah, so that's the update for right now. So hold tight. We don't know what's going to happen. So in my opinion, Bitcoin at 39,000, I would love that to be the bottom, but let's just hit 38.9. So I would love that to be the bottom. I don't think it is the bottom because, like I said, there are institutions that really want to get in and they don't want to get in at these prices. They don't want to get in at $2,600 Ethereum. They want to get in at $800 Ethereum. Now, can they tank the market? I don't think they can do that, but it's easy to conspire to move the market and not live in America, and then just not be bound by the SEC rules. That's what I'm cautious of, right? Because all you got to do is tank Bitcoin another 50%, and the rest of the coins go down 80%, and then you can buy in, and you could even hedge your selling by doing put options, right? So now you lose all your money while you're selling down, but then you have put options that are going up, and then you use your gains from your put options to buy the bottom. So like if you're a really, 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 really big fund, I would be scared of that. So just be cautious. Have cash on the side. Keep your best coins. Like I'm not selling. Like I said, I never sold my top seven, and I'm not thinking about selling my top seven. And so, dude, are you Canadian? How did you know I was Canadian? My accent, eh? Yeah, so I'm not selling my top seven. I'm just going to be cautious. I'm going to not be trading. So, meme coins. I have a friend that loves to trade meme coins. They don't work very well. They don't work very well when the market's tanking. They are less. Um, if a meme coin is going up and the market is tanking, that meme coin will still go up until the attention gets taken out and then the liquidity gets taken out. So that makes sense. Bitcoin, my Bitcoin average is 17K. I just bought again at 30, so now it's a 25K average. Not bad. That's a good average. That at least gives you some room to breathe. And so what I think is going to happen next? You suck out the Bitcoin. So let's talk about this. This is probably the most important part of this video today. What I think is going to happen next is based on a consensus of other people who are smarter than me in trading, and I'm going to paraphrase what they're saying. Bitcoin is going to get sucked down to bring altcoins down. Why? Because the altcoin money is retail money, and right, the establishment that we are against, right? We're against inequality or inequity, right? JP Morgan is a great company, but it's only great to the people that are rich, right? Goldman Sachs is a great company, allegedly, but it's only allegedly great to the people that are rich. So for us, when we're buying our coins, we're trying to make money, right? That's not great. So what happens is if they tank Bitcoin, they tank the alts. Now you shake out all the new people. There's a lot of weak hands when you're new. You don't, it's personal. Eventually it becomes, money becomes just a number or a tool, and it's just like going up and down every day. But there's going to be a lot of weak hands shaken out, and they're not going to come back for 3, 4, 5 years. So if they can tank Bitcoin to tank the alts, they can get in on the alts at a low price and then push the alts back up and say, hey, Bitcoin isn't for terrorists and kidnappers and killers. It's actually a really great asset and everyone should buy it. Like that's what they want to do, but they want to do that once their money is in the market. Their money's not fully invested in the market right now. So that's why there's downside risk to Bitcoin. Now the upside risk, the upside range, Bitcoin should be hitting 100,000. We just don't know when because there's only 18 million Bitcoins. There's 8 billion people. 6 billion have phones, right? There's only 1% right now that are in crypto right now. If we can get to 4% that are in crypto, then we're at, 200,000. So fundamentally, Bitcoin is still going to be amazing. Fundamentally, Ethereum is going to be amazing if they can pull off EIP 1559 and become deflationary instead of inflationary. All of a sudden, now you have, people buying Ethereum and it's getting burned every time we're trading and day trading and things like that. So I think that fundamentally we're going in the same direction, right? We're going in the same direction, but we're going to get hit with some crazy speed bumps and you need to be prepared. You need to be mentally solid. Do not capitulate, hold diamond hands. Like I got this diamond hand guy and look at his arm, man. It's falling off. His arm is broken off and he's still holding on to the diamond. Don't drop your diamond. If your arm breaks off, hold, right? Do not stop holding. And we're going to go from there. So XRP, Cardano, they're popular. If you have a community behind you, you hold, right? So they're popular. The community's behind them. I'm not going to say like Cardano. Here's what I think about Cardano. It's been 4 years. When I first got in, Cardano was supposed to be amazing. 4 years later, they're still supposed to be amazing, right? Now the price has gone up like 10x from there, so it's like, okay, prove me right. You're either Madoff or you're Amazon. Like it's one of the two. I don't know which one it is. Um, yeah. So let's keep going. That's all I got. So once again, remember what I said about my coins, right? I got my main, I got my main 7 coins. I'm not letting go of my 7 coins, but if a low cap coin pops up and I have the opportunity to get a low cap coin, I will not hesitate to get that low cap coin. So that's where I'm going with this coin. Now let's go to DeFi. Let's go to DeFi because DeFi shows things about the market. Can I show you my top 7? Yeah, I can show the top 7. Quick recap. Here we go, back into my portfolio. Okay, my top 7 coins are Matic, Solana, Kusama, Cosmos, Polkadot, Helium, Chainlink. So Matic, Solana, Kusama, Cosmos, Polkadot, Helium, Chainlink. So let me see. I'll even make a notepad. Online. Online notepad. So we got top 7 coins. Okay. Small cap gems. Okay, so let's talk about small cap gems. They're rocky. I love small cap gems. I love small cap gems. But it's all about risk reward. Oops. It's all about risk reward. So if the small cap is going to drop 90% in the next couple of weeks, you know, I'm not going to do that right now. So I'm going to hold these coins. Matic, Solana, Kusama, Cosmos, Polkadot, Helium, Chainlink. Now, what do I like about Matic? What do I like about Matic? It's already got adoption, right? They got Aave. They got what do they got? They got Aave. They got 1inch exchange, right? They got Sushi Swap. They got Quick Swap. So Matic already has the adoption. Everyone has the writing on the wall. They want to go on Matic so you can save fees. You can get a loan on Aave right now and get paid 7%. ETH fees are killing people. Now, what do I like about Solana? Management. They'll just put superior management, and it's a high performance, low cost, right? So I have no idea what SME Mars is. Yeah, there's people pumping coins on my feed and stuff. It's crazy. So yo, I hope you guys make money. I hope you guys make money. I need some it looks like I'm gonna need some anti-bot people. Kusama, same thing. High performance. It's the cousin of Polkadot, I'm pretty sure. Oh, you're actually real people. Damn, okay. Why are you pumping your coin so much? Is it that good? I'm gonna have to look at it. Cosmos. What Cosmos? So Cosmos, I don't really know much about Cosmos. What I do know, the first Binance fork, when CZ wanted to copy someone, the very first fork he did was of Cosmos blockchain. I found that out from one of my buddies. So it didn't work. So then he forked Ethereum and he made BEP20. So the original BEP2 blockchain was a Cosmos blockchain. There has to be a reason why he did that. Um, Someone saying interoperable is Cosmos. So, anyways, that's what Cosmos. I have a buddy. He's a developer. He knows his tech. He says Cosmos. I'm not gonna question that, right? Polkadot. We all know Polkadot, right? It's multi-chain. It's high speed, low cost, and they got Polka Starter. I would say fire. So Polka Starter, right? And then Helium. Okay, I got the Helium hat on, right? So you know what it is. Helium is is right. Helium is just revolutionary. That's how it is. So Cosmos will reach $50 by the end of the year. Definitely my best coin. Average is at 650. Yeah, okay. HNT. So Helium is revolutionary. So Helium got 5G, right? They got IoT. They got 5G. And then they got more to come, right? And they have 1 million miners. 1 million miners on back order. That's amazing, right? So they're going to be covering the whole world. And then Chainlink. Everyone needs an Oracle. So that's my top 7. That's a recap of my top 7, right? So you got Matic, you got Matic, you got the adoption. You have people already wanting to go on there. Solana, you have superior management, high performance, low cost. Marketing is about to ramp up. Kusama is the cousin of Polkadot. What I've heard is Kusama is where you go test. You want to test your sketchy things or whatever, or things that you don't know are going to work, you go on Kusama. Then you launch it on Polkadot. That's what I've heard. Cosmos is just it's just a top pick. Right? Cosmos is a top pick, top tech. Polkadot, multi-chain. We all want to have multi-chain. And um, yeah. Then we have Helium. They're revolutionary. You get to mine. They're paying people to mine. And I will not look into SMG Mars today, but I'll do a full video on it if you guys stop pumping it. If you pump it, I won't do a video. So, King of Oracles, Chainlink, King of Oracles. That's all we got for there. So that's my top 7 coins. And then if I see a massive dip, I'm gonna buy Convergence. $1. I'm gonna buy Finx Flow. Okay. So, questions. Anyone got questions before we shut her down? I think we've been going for a while. We've been going for a solid 45 minutes. It's actually the best stream I've done so far. So, would you suggest dollar cost averaging through this dip? Okay. Your strategy should not be predicated on its being a dip. Your strategy should be predicated on your lifestyle, your outlook, your time value, everything like that. So for example, should I dollar cost average through the dip? The answer is no, not through the dip. You should dollar cost average as a strategy, right? That's your strategy. So every month, right? If you have $10,000 every month, $1,000, right? If you don't do it. All right. Don't just change the strategy because there's a dip. Now, HNT, minor back orders. HNT is blown up so high, they didn't know that this volume was going to come out. HNT is blown up so much that the miners are on back order. There's a million miners on back order, and we're not going to be able to do anything about it. Where can we buy Convergence? Convergence is right here. So you go to coingecko.com/coins or /English/coins/convergence. You go to the bottom. There's not very many options, right? So FTX, that's where I would go. If I was you, I'd buy FTX, or I would not go on Uniswap today because they're going to charge you $1,000 to trade into Convergence, where FTX is going to charge you cents. So I would go to FTX. I would sign up, right? I would go there, and that's what I would do. And so stick to your plan. Reselling. So yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about Helium, because this is my favorite company. The management is not the same management. If the management of Solana was running Helium, Helium would be number 5 coin already. Helium has a great set of management, but they have never seen this before. They've never seen the echelon of, of or the amount of people that are excited, the amount of people that want to be in Helium, and there's a lot of scams going on. I'll give you a scam number 1. Someone buys 300 Helium miners, right? And then they go and they start selling the miners at $10,000 a miner. And Helium doesn't do anything about it, right? Nothing about it. So then they just let these miners run the world. Then you have people like, I'm not going to name names. There are people that are buying the miners, and then they're giving them to people, and then they're taking a percentage, but they're taking a high percentage, which shouldn't be that high, but that's what the market is. And then what they do is these companies selling the miners are giving them preferential treatment so that they can buy the miners before everyone else. What they should do is say there's a two miner per person rule. You can still manipulate the system, but it would make it harder, right? They'd probably make 1,000 accounts. It would make it harder. Maybe you have to KYC to get the miner too, right? And you got to prove that you're a live person. Not naming names. So then, of course, if you buy a secondary miner, how do you know that it even works? How do you know that they're even going to unlock their wallet? Like, I haven't done it yet. Can you trust them? There needs to be an intermediary to do the miners, right? So, yeah, that's the growing pains of Helium. But overall, let's go to Helium's, right? We'll go to explorer.helium.com. explorer.helium.com. Yeah, I will review any coin, any coin that you guys suggest. But if you pump the coin 3,000 times and annoy me, then why would I do it, right? So I can read. I can read more. After once you're gone. So let's see. 39,000 hotspots on Helium. 500 hotspots in the last 24 hours, 1,100 hotspots in the last 30 days. So they're picking up. It's in 74 countries. It's in 4,800 cities. Chicago is the number 1 city, 800 hotspots. New York, Brooklyn is New York. LA, San Fran, Denver, London. London's killing it. Shout out to London. Berlin, Philly, and Minneapolis. So then I want to go see the hotspots. So you got 800 Helium hotspots. Then you got 18,000 CalChip, right? Then you got 3,000 Bobcat. Bobcat's picking up. Long AP has 6. That means they're probably testing. Smart Mimic is an IoT company, and then the old Helium. So then you have the latest hotspots there. So Helium, their issue is that Helium is just growing faster than they can deliver. And, Amazon had these issues. eBay had these issues. Everyone has scaling issues. I don't blame Helium. It's a computer chip shortage globally. It's a pandemic. They are doing the best that they can. The halving is coming, and that's all I can say about Helium. I'm very bullish on Helium, and yes, it's a great way to earn passive income. So, it's good problems to have, right? It's good problems to have. So we go back. You got my top 7 coins. You got my update. That's all I got for now. I think that I'm not going to review SMGSK Mars anymore. Okay, I'll review them. I'll review them. I'll review SMGSK Mars, whatever that is. It better not be a pump coin. So, do I hodl HNT or sell? Depends on how good a trader you are. I sold Helium at the top and I was like wrong by $2 or something, and then I rebought it at the bottom. And I bought almost double the coins. However, I could have sold Helium at the top and then it went higher. And then I'm sitting there like, oh man, Helium just 100x'd on me. And I only got 1x. So you have to, your strategy has to be based on your skill and time and like how often that you're watching the market. But overall, Helium's a long-term play. I got my long-term plays. And yeah, the pump coins don't work. You know what? Even if you're pumping a coin, they don't work when Bitcoin's going down like crazy, right? If you want to pump a coin, you want to pump a coin when Bitcoin and Ethereum are up like crazy. So, yeah, there's alt season, right? So how many tokens is too many? It's not like stocks, okay? There's only one asset class and it's crypto. And when crypto goes up and down, they all go up and down basically, right? Well, if you look at this, if you look at the past 24 hours, there's 100 coins on this page. Got to refresh the page. So you can't diversify in crypto. It's crypto and it will go up and down as it pleases. Why can't I filter? Anyways, we'll just look at this page. So look at the top 11 coins. There's only 2 that are green. Tether, that doesn't even count. USD, that doesn't count. So there's 0 that are green, right? In the top 12 coins. Then we go to the next 12. 0 that are green, right? So if you diversify, all you're doing is adding more losses, really, at the end of the day, because the least volatile coins are going to be these ones at the top, Bitcoin and Ethereum, basically, right? Anything else, you're just increasing your losses. Now, the gains to the losses could be crazy. Like you could 10x from one of these small coins. So that's all I'm going to say about that. How many coins is too many? I'd say as many as you can track and know everything about them. So 10, 20, or do you have a group of friends that you can track 30? Like I track 50, but I only hold 7. Right? So that's the way I do it. I track 50, I hold 7. And then to dethrone, like to add one new one, it almost has to be as good as 2 of my other ones. So that 7, it stays very static. And yeah, BTC, VeChain, Odd, MK, Gazille, XRP, that's legendary. That's just as good as my portfolio or better. I've had ZIL since 2017. XRP, I've known of it since 2017. PancakeSwap, I bought this year. Atom, I don't have. VeChain, I've had since 2017. I did sell it though. And obviously Bitcoin. So that's an amazing portfolio. Like that's just as good as mine or better, actually. So yeah, we'll go to the top. That's all. Thank you guys for coming out. Thanks. This is my first real live stream, and it happened because my recorded stream died. And so my name is Sam. Those of you who don't know me, my name is Sam. My company is GSK Wealth Builders. What I do is I try to promote financial intelligence and help people, get to the point of self-sustainability through investing, whether it be investing in real estate, whether it be investing in crypto, stocks, bonds, structured notes, whatever it is. I'm just helping and documenting my journey. I'm not an expert in everything. I'm not an expert in anything really, but I just have a lot of experience, good and bad. And so I'm just here sharing my journey. I'm sharing the DeFi journey, and hopefully you guys get something out of it, and hopefully I can learn something from you guys. So I got a coin that I got to do my research on that was being pumped, to the moon. And if you have any suggestions on coins I should look at, please leave them in the comments below, or just email me. So that's all I can say for now, and stay strong, right? Stay strong. Hold your coins, man. Don't let it go no matter what. If your arm gets chopped off in the dip, stay strong. We're going to get through it. And at the end of the day, there's the light at the end of the tunnel is going to be way brighter than than there is now. So, yeah, shout out to the Halifax Wanderers. Take care. Shout out to the Halifax Wanderers, man. And yeah, so subscribe, turn your notifications on. I'm going to be doing more live, and at SAMGSK on Twitter, and join the Telegram group, because I'm in there. I'm very active on the Telegram group, and that's all we got for now. Take care.